Guys, guys. I am a woman. As you can tell, I am a woman. Well, literally, an hour ago, I could be walking around all miserable, and then something good happens in my life, and I'm all giddy. I'm like, type shit. So, I actually have a coffee catering business, and man, having a business I have my lows, then I just closed the deal. I have my highs. I feel like I'm like not emotionally mature yet for this roller coaster, because I'm going through from the lows and the highs, the lows and the highs. Maybe at the end I'm just gonna be desensitized to everything. But anyways, my name is Nico, and I'm uploading a video to YouTube every single day so I get better at speaking to the camera. Today again, I have no topic, so I'm just gonna free yap. And you're probably gonna know the topic if you click on this video. So today, I took a bit of an off day. I've been pretty locked in, but not like insanely locked in hard. So I'm in Amsterdam right now, and I took a day trip to the city nearby, Rotterdam, with my girl. We walked around, we got a bunch of steps in, we ate some good food. I went right up to my calorie limit. And I did work, but I didn't do like deep work, so I was just calling people and shit. About 2 hours ago, I got a notification from Gmail saying I got a new lead, and I'm like, oh, frick, another lead. This is a good thing. I used to be like, please give me more leads. I used to get excited at them. Now I'm like, ugh, another lead. I have to call them up. And so I called them up instantly, like within a minute and a half of getting the lead. It's this guy from the Ritz-Carlton. And he's saying, oh, a client wants a coffee cart service. And I'm like, okay, I got you. I sent him the quote. He says, client approved. And it's actually a huge company. It's MDLZ, Mondelez, something like that. They're the parent company behind pretty much every store fast food cookie you know of. Think of Chips Ahoy, think of Oreo, Toblerone, Honey Maid. Think of Oreo. They're the parent company of Oreo. And so we just got booked for a 2-day event. That's for $3,000 for my coffee catering business. And I'm doing this business with my brother, and I don't know, this guy just has high expectations of me, and maybe that's a good thing. I sometimes feel like his little slave, but in a loving way. So he tells me, by the way, in November, we were like, this business was not successful. December hit us like a truck, and we made 35K in revenue that month. January, we only did 10K, but it was still way better than every single other month. We never hit a 10K month before November. So, and then once we hit 35K a month in December, he's immediately like, okay, now we gotta hit 100K. Now we gotta hit 50K. And of course, he does want it to happen. He thinks it's possible, which I agree. But of course, no, he's just saying. And right now, he went apartment shopping. He wants to move to a different apartment. He just got engaged. And he's like, I'm telling him about all these deals in the pipeline and how we're doing good and progressing and doing better than last month, and how it's looking good for the business, especially since we're marketing ourselves well, doing well with our sales. And I just tell him, and he goes like, good, because we got to hit 20K every single month from now on. I'm about to sign a lease. This kid. By the way, guys, I started this like a year ago, and I'm paying myself $500 every month. That's like Ecuador minimum wage. That's where I'm from. It's Ecuador. So it was kind of funny. I'm not like bad mouthing him. It's just a pretty funny thing. And then I literally, this Ritz-Carlton deal that I just closed, I told him, oh, I closed it. Oh, cool. How much? Oh, 3K and that's for, we're serving like 20 people, by the way, over the course of 20 people per day, so 40 days. 40 people. It's like, so we're about to get paid $3,000 for serving 20 people. Yeah, but it's for like a bunch of hours. It's like, okay, bet. He's like, congrats. All like in a monotone. And I was like, it's a little more than 3K, maybe like 3.5K. And yeah, that was that. you have no idea. Like at the beginning of the, we're all just freaking humans. We're all governed by our emotions. Literally at the beginning of the day, I woke up early because we had to go to Rotterdam to the city. Like I was telling you earlier with my girl, I went to the city for a day trip, and I was donezo. In the car, I had motion sickness. I wanted to throw up. I ate something. I was like, ugh, I hate eating breakfast because I like to skip breakfast so I can eat not that many calories during the day. But I was just so hungry about whatever freaking pastry from the grocery store, and I was in a bad mood. Then I started feeling a lot better, and then the city was a little boring for a little bit. It's like, I just want a brain rot, you know what I mean? And I don't know. And then I was like, ugh, my team, my employees, my family, they're not helping me because I'm in this country and I need them to do some favors for me, and they're not doing it for me. And I was like all stressing. There's a bunch of deadlines I have to meet for certain events. I need custom cups being made, and I was having it. And this today wasn't a bad day, but then I had to do like a custom pink matcha recipe like a couple days ago, and man, that was stressful. I was trying to guide my team back home in the U.S. By the way, the team is my brother and my mom. They're trying a pink matcha recipe at home. My God, my life feels so unserious when I'm speaking to you guys. But I was literally stressing the freak out trying to get a pretty pink matcha, guys. So yeah, we're all ruled and governed by emotions. I'm not better than you. I think I'm just lucky. You know what I mean? That was a good documentation of today. God bless you. If you believe in love or that all things happen for a reason or anything like that, then you already believe in God, because that's kind of what love is. But I'm just a measly little human being who doesn't know anything. At least that's what I think.